I'm on Lake Tarawera in the North Island of New Zealand with Lorrie, a long-time fisherman and deer hunter, aboard Grant Adams' fishing charter Splash and Catch. Lorrie has just hooked a rainbow trout on one of his woolly bugger flies, one of several hundred caught on this fly, and Lorrie is about to show us how he ties them.
Got him on the tail, Lorrie?
Yeah, probably. The last time I went fishing with you was about 5 years ago.
Yes, it would
I
have been.
remember we caught them all on woolly buggers, and I'm still using them.
Well done, mate.
Juvenile hen, eh? These polystyrene eyes, when they're dragged through the water, make the fly wobble.
Oh, give it an action.
Yeah.
Did you make that?
Yes. It's just a woolly bugger with a couple of
Foam eyes on it.
foam eyes on it, and
Some eyeballs
those little
so you
plastic
can see.
eyes are stuck on with, it's glued on. I quite often use that fly there when I'm fishing deep water this time of the year. It's a red setter with of course the floating eyes. Once again, if you retrieve it quickly, it'll get a wobble on. And the bug eyes make it float like that, and then when you draw the line in, it goes like that. So it's
Pulsing.
goes like that, and you're retrieving it. We've got to bind the shaft with cotton or thread, and that stops the rest of the materials that are added later from rotating. So the fly retains its shape and its form, and it swims correctly. We put a tail on it. Now this tail, this feather here is referred to as marabou.
Right.
And it comes off the white leghorn chook or fowl. We get it lined up, and we just quickly secure that to the shaft, and we cut that excess off. Now we want to add as much glitter as we can, so we select about 3 or 4 strands of this magic stuff, which is the exact colour of the centre line on a smelt.
Yeah.
And all the lakes, and so we put a few strands each side of the body, like so, and we cut it off the length of the tail.
Yep.
And then a few lengths on the inside, and we cut it off, and what's left we put on the top. Now when that tail's pulsating, when it's been worked through the water, the tail will flash. The next thing we do is we need to bind it all together so it doesn't fly to bits. So we tie in this very, very strong cotton. And then the next thing we do is we want to take a hackle feather, and we simply do that to it, and we simply tie that in. Then we tie in the reinforcing, which is the last thing to be applied, which holds it all together. Right. Now you see that cotton we put on, or that tying thread, has stopped all this from rotating. And then we put on some body. This is called chenille, and it's very, very glossy, as you can see. That makes the body, gives us a body shape, and of course it's full of glitter.
So the glitter is a key part to all this, isn't it?
It certainly is, especially for rainbow trout, but not brown. And so there you are. We've got the glitter through the tail. We've got the body secured, and we're going to now wind the hackle back up to the front. It's what gives its name, woolly bugger.
It looks like a woolly bugger too at this point.
Yes. That's that.
Yeah.
Now put the reinforcing round. There it is. And we make a couple of half hitches. We pull them back over the head. Now that
locks it all together.
That locked it all together. It's as strong as.
So you don't use any sealants or glues or?
You don't have to.
No glue on them.
Don't have to use glue. No. So there's your woolly bugger now. as that is teased through the water, it'll go like that, and the tail will go like that. And,
Right.
and if there's any current,
Yes.
those hackles there will pulsate also. And you know, if you go into a sports shop and you look at the fly section, you'll count literally hundreds of flies.
Yes.
They'll all probably catch a fish now and again, but some catch fish all the time, and that fly is one of them.